I shouldn't have paused that because that doesn't make any sense. No, wait, actually, I can't just pause that. Let me just pause that. Okay, so this is apparently part two because I stopped it instead of pausing it because I'm kind of a doofus. So this whole thing is a work in progress, and at some point I'll have this stuff written down a little bit better. So, I kept a bookmark that someone had given Tammy, and I just really liked it for what it says. It's a serious thing to live in a society of possible gods and goddesses. To remember that the dullest and most uninteresting person you talk to may one day be a creature which, if you saw it now, would be strongly tempted to worship, or else a horror and a corruption such as you'd now meet, if all only in a nightmare. All day long, we're in some degree helping each other to one or the other of these destinations. It is in light of these overwhelming possibilities, it is with awe and the circumspection proper to them, that we should conduct all our dealings with one another, all friendships, all love, all play, all politics. There are no ordinary people. You have never met a mere mortal. That was C.S. Lewis. And that's the profound way to go through life, to look at people and see the magnificence of what they are. And so few people realize how significant and how awesome they are, and how much personal, honest to God power that they have. Not power that will give them success or glories or have entire stadiums waving their hands in the air like they just don't care. Because really they do, because if you're up there and you're directing them, clearly they care. But the absolute power to manifest themselves into whatever it is that they really just want to be, even if it's something as simple as being comfortable, having a house, having a job that you really don't mind going to, having friendships and things along those lines. Back to the whole funeral thing, one of the challenges, one of the things about being selfish at a funeral about what you've lost is the fact that if these folks mattered, you had the time, all the time to pursue them. But when you're living a life of so much wonder with so many amazing people, you're just going to miss out on a lot of the time, and you have to allocate, and you have to budget, and you have to make things work as best you can. And that's why it makes it that much more special when other people find time to spend with you. When other people take those steps to give you a call and say, hey, I'm thinking about you. When other people take those steps to say, yeah, let's get together and get some coffee. Or, hey, I'm in the neighborhood, are you home? Or even just a simple thing when they hear about something going wrong, saying, hey, how can I help? Not I'm sorry for your loss, but what can we do? I know it may not be anything, but if there's anything we can do, what can we do? In a perfect world, what I would be doing is I would be a hero maker. I would talk to people, not from a life coach perspective, not from a personal growth advisor perspective, just a perspective of another person who honestly is startlingly average, who starts out days in a cluttered house and a bathroom that stayed vile until I discovered SOS pads a couple weeks ago, sitting on a deck that I take a tremendous amount of pride in, but not enough pride to take the efforts to clean it or finish decorating out the flat gray walls, or to get a light, for heaven's sakes, because I've been doing other things that spark my madness more. What's your madness? What is holding you back from it? What really makes you smile? What really does good things for you? And how can we help make it happen? How can we help you change your view to see that you are indeed pretty darned awesome? And you don't have to be amazing, because awesome is adequate. And adequacy is actually pretty awesome. Got a little off track. I'm really hoping that as I keep doing these things, I'm going to actually start building some structure into them. But you know, sometimes the off the cuff is kind of fun, and good things come from off the cuff, like an inadvertent 2-part video. So I think ultimately a lot of this really boils down to, I keep doing these. I think so far I've done one a week for about the last 2 months. At least one. Some cases a couple. Because this is important to me. Because I see what this can be, and I see what might happen from it. And I want chances to talk to other people and see what we can do to help them realize how awesome they are. I don't want to be a hero. I don't care for that. I mean, yeah, sure, I'm a showboat. But I'm a showboat when other people won't be. But I really want to help other people be heroes. I want to help other people know that they're awesome. Because honestly, they're awesome. If you're watching this, you, whoop, that didn't work. Whoop, that didn't work either. Let's try it that way. That guy there, are awesome. I've gotten to the point where I'm rambling. I'm going to go visit some old friends and sadly go to a funeral today. But I'm going to go to a funeral and I'm going to celebrate with family. And I'm going to see people I haven't seen in a long time. And we're going to share joy and stories of someone who really mattered. Not because they died, but because they lived. And they affected a lot of people when they were alive. Just like you do, even if you don't realize it. We'll be doing this again sometime. And again, any interest, anything you need, let me know. Drop a comment. Whatever works. I'll be doing another one next week, and sometime soon I'm going to have a frat guy on here, just because. Thank you, folks.